Hey guys, welcome to another video on Java for Beginners. In the previous video, we saw how we can use parameters within constructor to assign each and every object's member variables with different values. Like we can say shirt my shirt2 equals new shirt. We can again assign the value green for the color of my shirt2, and it can be 7. So this is how a constructor with arguments, or also called as parameters, can be used for assigning different values for different objects. So again, when you have a single constructor with parameters, you'll not be able to use the default constructor. So you cannot say my shirt3 equals new shirt. So this is invalid. So the Java compiler cannot find a default constructor without any parameters. So here we are not specifying any parameters, so we haven't defined a constructor without parameters. So when you have a constructor with parameters, you also have to write a constructor without parameters. So talking about the method overloading, as you guys saw in the past videos, method overloading is having method with same name in multiple versions, to be precise. And similarly, you can also overload constructors. You can also say shirt, and here you can say color equals colorless, and size equals 0. So these constructor can be used whenever you want to assign default values. So you can have as many statements or as many objects you want. You can create as many objects you want, and you can simply leave the constructor without parameters so that this constructor is executed. So similar to method overloading, the Java runtime system determines or finds out which version of the method to execute depending on the type of the parameters and the number of the parameters in some cases. Similarly here, in the case of constructors, the same thing happens. So depending on the arguments that you pass within the constructors at the time of creating an object, the compiler decides which version of the constructor to execute depending on the number of the parameters and also the type of parameters. So let's just get rid of this one line. You can say system.out.println. You can print the value of my shirt3 color, and also my shirt3 size. Yeah, so we can quickly execute that and see what we get. Oops, forgot semicolon there, I suppose. Yeah. Again. So it gives colorless and 0 for my shirt3. So if you print the value of my shirt2 color and my shirt2 size, it should give you green and 7. So there you go. You can use constructor with parameters to define or initialize values for different objects. You can use the default constructor whenever you don't want to specify any values for the member variables, and you can also have multiple constructors, as many constructors as you want. So this is constructor overloading, and you can have size, int, double size, and you can still have int double size here. And so this can be here, and this dot double size equals, sorry about that, double size. So there you go. You can have as many constructors as you want. So here we say that the constructor shirt is overloaded, and when you pass 3 parameters within a constructor, that is a value for the value for color, now white is color, and a value for the size and a value for double size, or just, you get the point, right? Why it doesn't make any sense for declaring double size, but still you can say 8. So there you go. And for, if you're wondering what will be the values for the my shirt and my shirt 2, my shirt 3, the double size value, then let me show you. Let me just quickly print it out. No, yeah, double size. So there you go. So it gives out 0 and 7. So double size will be 0, because if it's for color, if you don't define any color, then it's obviously going to be null. So integer value is 0 in our case. So if you initialize the values for instance variables for an object, it is initialized. If you don't, then it's not. So that's how things work. You can have as many parameters. So depending on the number of parameters and the type of the parameters, the Java runtime system decides which constructor to execute at the time of creating an object. And if you want, you can simply leave the constructor parenthesis empty, but you also have to overload it. You have to declare a version, write a version that does not take any parameters. So that's all about the constructor overloading for this video. Thanks again for watching. See you guys again in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Please don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my channel.